2 Chainz is here. Congratulations on ColleGrove, my man. It's out. You and Wayne, the Wayne joint. I know you guys did your thing at South by Southwest as well. And I'm hearing there's a tour on its way, Chainz. That's going to be lit.
A lot in the works.
We just, I think I can tell y'all this. I think we about to do an exclusive show in about a week or so. And it's exclusive. So
where is it?
Yeah, where?
It's going to be in Atlanta.
In Atlanta.
They were literally giving me the details before I came in.
As you walked in.
Yeah.
Sure.
So I think we're going to do something like surprise. It's not a surprise anymore because I opened my big mouth. But we got an event coming up really soon with me and Wayne, and we're celebrating life and happiness, and also doing major cuts off ColleGrove.
Yes.
That's so cool.
It's getting a lot of great feedback in the rap community with our peers as well as the fans.
That's
so
right.
It feels good to actually do a project that we both was excited about, and it wasn't a mixtape. It's an album. It's well put together. It's well produced. ColleGrove is short for College Park, where I'm from, and Holly Grove, where Lil Wayne is from.
That's so cool.
And so that's combined. The actual artwork is my face with Wayne's tats on it. It's kind of like what he did with his Carter series, with putting his tats on his kid pics.
That's right.
So for me, it was very, it's artistic. It was fun. That's my homeboy. That's my brother. That's one of my favorite rappers in the game.
Wow.
So
Now you're working with him.
this album was like this album was more like a dedication more than anything on my behalf, just to like highlight and acknowledge the fact that Wayne actually moved the culture some,
Absolutely. Chainz, I'm asking you personally. I know the show in Atlanta is on its way, but there's got to be an LA show. From me to you, there's got to be an LA
real, huh?
show.
That
Yes.
has to happen.
My man.
I love LA, man. The last time that I was up here doing my personal tour, I had to do 2 nights in a row. So the feedback in LA is tremendous. I get a lot of love around here. I went out last night. That's probably why I'm sounding crazy or looking crazy or whatever, but
No, you straight, man.
they told me, you can leave. I was like, I know, I just didn't want to leave.
I want to stay.
It was just like, but then, I'm from Atlanta. I was in a strip club. It took me like $1,000 till I realized the girls couldn't get naked. I'm like, I was out of half of the money, half of my ones before I realized that this is like a bathing suit.
Yeah. It's a lot different around here,
Yeah.
What were the girls like, though, comparing to Atlanta girls?
Not the same?
Let me see. Atlanta girls, I guess by them being used to walking around naked, the whole vibe in Atlanta is a little different for strip clubs. If you ever been to a strip club in Atlanta, it's very different. We have great chefs in the strip clubs in Atlanta, so people actually go to the club and eat.
Like 5-star chefs?
Yeah, we have great chefs. So like people be like, how can you eat in the strip club? It's very easy. You're going down. You go like people literally order steak, potatoes, broccoli, shrimp, like this. You have that kind of vibe.
Chainz, let me get this right. I can get tomato bisque and get twerked on at the same time.
At the same time, man.
I like that.
We need to go to Atlanta.
TT, bro.
I like
At
that.
the same damn time. So it's just, and then, the girls, they're a little bit more, conscious of, this is what it is. Somebody here wants to be like stimulated. They want, they want exotic dances, not somebody just, but I think it's just a law thing or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm surprised because Cali lets everything else ride.
I know.
Yeah, true.
You know what I'm saying?
But when it comes to strip clubs, Atlanta's spoiled.
Yeah.
Atlanta's spoiled.
Yeah,
Like Atlanta's spoiled. Like girls will come, even when you're not getting a dance, it's like a naked girl talking to you, like from school. Like, hey, hadn't seen you in a while. How you doing? How your sister? How your bro? It's crazy. Like naked. And then like you smoking a joint. Like this is Atlanta. You smoking a joint. She's naked. They're playing. And then the chef, they bring you shrimp. It's like.
Oh, that's a
no
vibe.
big deal.
Yeah, that's a vibe.
That's a vibe.
Yeah,
Let's go to Atlanta right now.
Dog, I'm moving to Atlanta.
We have to go with 2 Chainz, though.
Yeah, let's go. With
All
me,
they got to
man.
do is set up a studio in their Chainz, and we lit.
That's true. That's all it's missing.
And we ready to go, man.
Oh my
Yeah.
God! If a strip club had a studio,
Wow, you never leave. What would you
Never
need?
leave.
I wanted to talk about everybody that you've worked with. The roster it goes on, and obviously recently with Lil Wayne. Who's somebody that you haven't worked with yet that you're just like, that needs to happen ASAP?
Jay-Z.
Oh,
wow.
Yep.
Have you reached out?
Well, when we see each other, like I'm one of those people that rap for a long time before anybody even knew. I'm not like, let's do a cipher or
Right.
let's go to the studio right now. I don't even know how to do that with rappers. You know what I'm saying? It kind of got to just happen. Like it's
organically.
Man, like, let's book some time and vibe, or why don't you give me your email? I don't even know how to do it. Like, well, why don't you?
Are you socially awkward?
No,
You just don't do the networking thing?
Because I know how to talk to women when I see them.
I know
how to pull up. What's happening? Beautiful. You looking good. You smelling good.
There you go.
I know how to do that kind of role. And then when I meet a fellow player, I tell them, how you doing, killer? How you feeling? I know how to do all that. But when it comes to this music thing and rappers are awkward to me.
Yeah.
Rappers, we are awkward. We are like, stupid geniuses. You know what I'm saying?
I like that.
So, in a nutshell, it's like, when I'm in a room full of rappers, you kind of just wait till they be like, oh, let me just get your number. All right, then, cool. You be like, all right, then, just give me your email. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
You just kind of like, wait, or you just don't. I don't know, man. It's just, you let it come to you. That's what it is. You just let it come to you. You know what I'm saying? For me, so with the Jay-Z thing, I do know that he's worked with a lot of artists from Atlanta, whether it be Jeezy, T.I. So that's the exciting part that, he gave some of us a shot, the Southern artists that kind of followed some of the same footsteps as far as being a young drug dealer turned into an entrepreneur. That kind of path, that's kind of exciting to me.
Yeah. Tit, how crazy does this sound though? So it's 2 Chainz, it's Jay-Z, and Khaled. Kendrick Lamar too. Mm-hmm. Can we make that happen?
Oh,
that sounds about right.
Man,
Chainz, Kendrick, Jay,
I would love
And
that.
Khaled.
Khaled Productions.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
Cruz, make that happen.
Super
That too.
Khaled, I'm a super, well, yeah, Khaled fan. I'm a super Kendrick fan, and I'm a super Jay-Z fan. So that needs to happen. Anyway.
That would work, yeah.
How did the Lil Wayne hookup happen?
Well, like I say, like my,
It was just in passing?
I ain't no in passing. That's my folks. You
It's
know
love,
what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like,
big fan.
I've been in the studio with Wayne 1,000 times and never got on the track, and vice versa. We talk on and off studio type vibes. You know what I'm saying? It's like I've known him for over a decade. This is a project we've actually been working on ever since we met, but literally been putting really focus to it and having some type of direction for maybe the last year. So we sat in the studio and done a couple of records, and obviously the new wave kicked in where you email each other certain songs and things like that. But by no way was it a struggle. By no way was it hard. It was actually fun. We actually over-recorded for this project. So the hard part was trying to narrow down which songs we were going to use.
There's so many.
That was the hardest part. And then the second hardest part is trying to figure out what you're going to do with the extra songs. So.
Yeah, that's right. I know. And then what do? You have 70, 80 songs that don't make the project,
Right.
and they're just sitting there.
They just sitting there, man. And then, with artists who record and work every night, you can if you don't have somebody around you that's like, what happened to that song? You can literally forget
Right.
Damn,
that you got
so
a banger.
much.
Yeah, you got a banger that you
In the
recorded
pocket.
3 years ago.
That you recorded 3 years ago. It's a banger. Everybody said it was a banger. You realize it's a banger, so you put it to the side, try to make another banger, and then you forget about it.
Damn.
That's somebody who has a real work ethic. That's somebody who has so many hard drives, like myself. Somebody because I look at rap like a sport. So I try to practice every day. I do something every day. I try to, work on my left hand, so to speak. I try to
Go ahead.
I'm sure I have weaknesses, and we all do. So I try to work on my weaknesses. It's like, okay, cool. I know I can't sing, but I'm not gonna really try either. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like if it's something that I felt like was actually missing out of my formula of my equation, I would try to work on it. And if I did work, it would be something that I would do when I'm in the studio. That's what the studio is for, practice. You know what I'm saying? So when I get out here and do an interview, I get out here and get on stage, it just seems effortless because I've worked on this for so long. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
When I do, I'm sure y'all have artists that can't do drops. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because man, I won't be a rapper, then take 2 hours to do 16 drops. You know what I'm saying? I don't have, so it's this rap thing is very wide. That it's not just going to the studio. You know what I'm saying? People need to realize. So for me, like I say, rap is a sport. It's very competitive.
Yeah.
For me, it's what you eat, sleep, exercise, all like a real sport, fam.
What kind of sport is rap, though, if you had to categorize it?
I mean,
Is it a contact sport? Is it football?
It has a strong correlation with basketball, football, all of the, sports that are primary sports that we see every day. It has those strong qualities because of the competition aspect, the celebratory aspect.
Yeah.
When you get a touchdown, a hit record, whatever it is, you want to dance, you dunk on somebody, you want to get a tech.
Right. Dab on, get some dabs out.
And then, music is very braggadocious. This was one of the fields where bragging is accepted, kind of like boxing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm
makes
rich.
sense.
I'm this.
I got this much
Cassius
money.
Clay, Cassius Clay, Muhammad.
That's right, yeah.
So it's like sport. They run the same river, fam. Like as far as rap, it's almost like, it's like you get certain artists that are like very like down to earth. You know what I'm saying? And like they can like have hella funds, be very wealthy.
Yeah.
But sometimes the fan won't engage into them unless they start being ignorant, pulling out 20,000. It's what it is now. It's a different consumer than what it used to be.
Mm-hmm.
People want to see with this Vine and Instagram. People want to see quick flashes, quick fixes, quick flex. You know what I'm saying? So I think the consumer. I don't think the artists have changed that much. I think the consumers have changed.
I think they change every day. I think the consumer changes every day.
That's true.
Chainz, have you met Todd the Hater?
You a hater?
Why is that always the reaction?
Yeah, I know, right?
Yep.
Because it's like, what you finna say, man? You been looking at me the whole time, man. What you got to do? Oh, you just hate on. Come on, man.
He hates on everything.
No, he's not a Chainz hater. He's just a hater.
But you know what I'm trying to. But listen, this is some real stuff.
Go ahead, Chainz.
We need you. Let me tell you why we need you.
My man.
We need you.
No, Todd, I don't think this is gonna go well for you.
No. We need haters that's not hiding behind the keyboard.
Mm-hmm.
We need a hater to say, look, I'm a hater. I look at things and I try to find something wrong with them because we all secretly do.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
But we need someone to be we need somebody to wear that. We need somebody to be like, I'm a hater. You know what I'm saying? Just know that I'm a hater. And then sometimes it's not actually hate. It's constructive criticism.
My man. See, I told you guys.
No, yours is all hate. Yours is all hate.
I've been telling him, Chainz. I'm glad you came and cleared the air.
But what you should do is start your own hating chapter. Get
There
you a couple guys. Because what it is,
Team hating jackets.
Hate needs a face. All I can think of hate is like somebody that doesn't have an avatar. It's like they don't have a picture. They block
profile pic. Yeah,
it's like they have a lock. That's what hate is. Like when you go to their page, it's locked, and they have 400 followers or whatever.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Talk to me. Tell me your script, man. Run it by me, man. Let me know what's going on. You can hate on me. I ain't gonna beat your ass.
No.
I
Was there a
wish
chance
you
that you could? Yeah, I guess so,
that.
right?
I got on flip flops, man. That's a good fight. Everybody be like, man, I was in flip flops. I would have whooped his ass. You have to take that. But go ahead, tell me what you hating on.
I wanted to ask you.
No, I think he's got a question.
Yeah,
a serious question.
Real question, by the way. So we're talking about Wayne and your weaknesses. Since you guys are friends, is it easier to give each other feedback? Like, yo, that wasn't as strong as it could have been. Like, Wayne, you need to do this, or vice versa for you.
That's dope. We definitely. So we redid a couple verses because they became time sensitive.
Okay,
some things were recorded 8 months ago or something like that, and so we recorded some new verses. So I would hear something from the old verse that I liked. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying. With Wayne, you do have to be careful with the approach of that. You know what I'm saying? Because I'd been doing this. You know what I'm saying? He's so like I've been doing this since I was 5 or whatever. The hell
basically.
You know what I'm saying?
doing.
So how you gonna tell him like? Redo it or whatever. But with me, I would find a way to be like, man, that verse hard. But like the last one from the other one, I like that too. And just kind of let it live out there. And then when it's done, you have a little bit of kind of both, and it just challenges both of us. You know what I'm saying? With him,
It's a good way to do it.
With him, he's very comfortable with what I would do. I would ask him, man, I changed, the last 8 or the 4. What you think about it? He was like, man, it was cool. I like the first one or whatever. You know what I mean, or whatever. So with that being involved right there, it wasn't a lot of pressure with that. You know what I'm saying? We kind of like been knowing each other so long, and it was a situation where we wanted it to be hard. We wanted it to be dope. It wasn't like we was like
to raise the bar up.
Yeah, we wanted it to be hard. Like we was trying to think of the sickest stuff you can think of. So.
Here we go.